Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Weekly Outdoor Plus, a new and exciting outdoor show right here on Fox 55 WFXS, every Sunday from 10:30 to 11 a.m., presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. Now sit back and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors. Welcome to this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus. I'm Seth Hintz. I'm standing right here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, where they proudly present this show each week. Today I'm standing right here in the range with my new friend, Scott Stankowski of the Central Wisconsin area here, and he's of centralwisconsinsports.net. What do you do for them, Scott?
I'm the senior outdoor writer. I write monthly and weekly articles for them, and they're a website-based newspaper for high school and local and college sports, as well as outdoors.
And you take care of the outdoor portion?
Yes, I take care of the outdoor portion.
And that is how we're excited that you're going to help us out and kind of tie in some of the stuff that you write about with our TV show and, more importantly, the radio show, because you also cover the fishing.
Correct. Yep. All aspects of the outdoors, especially
and that's
with kids.
Pretty strictly central Wisconsin point.
But we go, Nebraska, Michigan,
sure, get your
family
feedback
things
from all over the place.
Yep.
Cool. Well, Scott here, he has a couple of younger sons, which is actually kind of similar to my dad, like we were talking about earlier. That him and his two boys had a great opportunity a couple of weeks ago to go up to Upper Michigan on an adventure that Scott was writing some articles for, and had a little success there. Got a couple of boars and a few other
we had
animals.
a great time.
So we're excited to bring your kids in today and show a little bit of their hunts. I know their pictures are on there, so I'm sure our fans are excited to meet them. And why don't you remind them quickly where we can find you online?
Again, to find my articles weekly is at centralwisconsinsports.net, and look forward to you read my articles.
And we will definitely have that linked up on our page soon. So
great.
We're going to take a short break here, and then you're going to get to meet his boys, talk a little bit more about him and what he does and what we look forward in the future. We'll be right back.
All right, thanks.
Hi, this is TJ and Sarah Klein from Frank's Hardware. It's that time of year again where we're running our Milwaukee special. Get a $100 trade-in on any qualifying tool.
So bring in your old tools, used and broken, and get $100 instantly when you buy a Milwaukee 18XC kit.
Your qualifying trade-in will save you $100 off any of the 40 different qualifying tools, including the new fuel system that's a brushless system with the XC battery.
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware before March 31st and get $100 off instantly when you purchase a brand new Milwaukee 18XC kit.
All the Milwaukee kits at least come with one M18 XC battery. So come on down to Frank's and check out your options today.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Why go anywhere else when Rookie Sports Pub in Stevens Point has 52 different beers on tap? Known as Portage County's best sports bar for live music and karaoke venue, they have 12 huge HD TVs with the hottest sports action. All sports, all the time. Keep up with their Facebook page for all upcoming live music and see who's going to be on the Point Brewery comedy stage next. No joke, they have comedy shows. And don't forget to try their burgers, wings, or homemade pizza. So catch the action at 3425 Church Street in Stevens Point and find them on Facebook.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jason Hintz here, going to be giving you your weekly tip. And last couple weeks, if you can recall, we went over everything from how to pull your bow back, your feet, your base, all the way up to how to pull your bow back, get your anchor point, and look directly down. So we're actually using your pins and everything now. So this week we're going to go over how to aim correctly with your pin or your dot or whatever kind of sight you're using. Majority of the people are going to be pulling back and they're going to be looking, and the big scenario here for most of you guys is going to be when you're hunting. When you're hunting and you see a deer, most people, especially if it's a buck, are staring at the horns, they're getting all excited, you know. That's when you shoot too far forward or you actually do shoot over them. The thing you have to do is not even worry about the animal or anything. You need to find your opening. And then you need to pick your spot on the animal. So their little piece of roughed up fur behind the shoulder blade or a darker spot, or, you just need to look, stare, and find that spot that you're gonna be aiming at. So when you pull back, you look at that spot only. You don't worry about how big that deer is, which way it's facing, anything like that. You find your spot, aim at it, hit it. A lot of people, when you're shooting practice, warm-ups and stuff, you're aiming at your circle. When you're aiming at whatever you're aiming, circle majority of the time, or even your deer target at home or whatever you're doing, you also don't be staring at your pin. Most people will stare at your pin, and while you're staring at it, you don't know what's behind it. You don't know if you're aiming exactly where you want to. What you have to do is pick your spot again and let that pin free float over the top of it. You're not going to pull back, pick your spot, and you're going to sit on it. That never happens unless you're, some sort of freak human that can, never move, which doesn't happen because we all have muscles. So big thing when you're doing that, pick your spot. If there's a spot, a little bit off, you can, say I need to aim 2 inches to the right of that hole or whatever. Aim to the right and don't stare at the spot you're aiming off of. Stare 2 inches to the right of that hole. When you're doing this, wherever you're looking, 90% of the time is where your pin will be sitting. It'll float in and out, and you'll be majority of the time in that spot. That's why people do miss. Everybody does, and it's just because you do naturally float. You just can't fight your pin. You can't be right and then think, okay, push it left. Oh, too far, push it back right. Oh, I'm low, pick it up. Because when you're doing that, you're fighting your pin and you're wrestling with what you're doing, and you just need to pick your spot, let your pin rest on it. It'll float gently. Don't worry about it. Stare at that spot, in or out, you'll hit it. A lot of things are going to be affecting how you're going to be moving and stuff. That's what we're going to go over next week. Difference between your grips, how you can adjust that, timing on your bow, different weights. There's a lot of different things. Have your anchor point correct, actually. Your peep sight, good height, not way too high, way too low. All these little things are going to help you hold steadier, just like we've been talking all week or all year so far, is how to get you to make that perfect shot by not moving. So this week, I want to let you know, always make sure you pick a spot at what you're aiming at. Make sure you look at that spot. You're not looking at your pin. You're not fighting it. Let it sit right on top of there. Let it float back and forth. Stare at your spot. Don't fight that pin. All right, tune in next week. I'm going to let you guys know about how to slow down that movement, your natural movement. And if you guys have any questions, don't remember what I'm saying, always look online. We got everything on there, Facebook. You can check us out on YouTube on the Lone Oak Outdoors page. And definitely look forward to seeing you next week. As always, have a good week.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
where we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
but we have great service.
Why go anywhere else when Rookie Sports Pub in Stevens Point has 52 different beers on tap? Known as Portage County's best sports bar for live music and karaoke venue, they have 12 huge HD TVs with the hottest sports action. All sports, all the time. Keep up with their Facebook page for all upcoming live music and see who's going to be on the Point Brewery comedy stage next. No joke, they have comedy shows. And don't forget to try their burgers, wings, or homemade pizza. So catch the action at 3425 Church Street in Stevens Point and find them on Facebook. This month is March Madness at Sopa Cellular, and they want to know what would you do with $5. Any non-Element Mobile customers can bring in their current plans and they will perform a free rate plan review, no purchase necessary. You come in with that plan, let them go over it with you, you walk out of here with a $5 bill. This month they're offering 4 different Android smartphone handsets for only $29.99 with qualifying plan. Stop on down to check out what they have to offer. And the Refer a Friend this month is going to be just like it was last month. Instead of getting $30 for each friend that you refer, you're going to get $50, $20 extra dollars, up to 3 different lines of friends per month, up to $150 credit. Same rules apply as the current Refer a Friend, only you get 30 instead of 50. All these offers are good until March 31st, so stop on down to Sopa Cellular today. First up this week we have Alan Wiesner with his 2012 Wisconsin Bow Buck. Then we have one sent in by the Ben Franklin Archery Club at Bucks and Bulls Archery at their new location, Stevens Point. And here's a couple of Gary helping a first-time shooter. Not too bad for his first time. Here's one Scott found late last season. Would have been quite a nice buck this year. And this week we'll end this segment with a few photos from our booth representing Weekly Outdoor Plus, Outdoor Plus Radio, and Bucks and Bulls Archery at the Wisconsin Bowhunters Convention for anybody who couldn't make it. So stop on down to Sopa Cellular today and check out all their great deals, and stay tuned for more Weekly Outdoor Plus action.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
We're here at Bucks and Bulls Archery with a couple friends of ours, Scott, CJ, and Austin, and they were recently out on a hunt for wild boar and sheep, was it?
Yep.
In Upper Michigan. And I don't know who wants to tell us about their story first. CJ? Okay, how did it happen?
Well, first we started off on the four-wheeler. He took us around the entire pen. see some elk and some boar, some sheep. Then he dropped us off in like the middle of the road of the track. So first we started off heading up by the hay bales, by the feeding station, and pigs were coming in, just not big enough. So we were gonna do
The drive for them.
a drive,
Yep.
and me and my dad went by a pig trail in the woods. They scared the pigs over, but I didn't get one. And then we signaled for them to do another drive, and I missed one too. Again. Then for a little bit we were just walking around.
Did a lot of walking around, didn't we?
Yeah. Then at one time I took a shot, but I missed. And then pretty soon at about 1 o'clock, we went up to this tree where there's a big line of corn, and there were a bunch of boars. So I aimed up my gun.
Well, we snuck up on them first, right?
Yeah, snuck up on them.
Hid up behind a little tree, right? You got a good shooting rest?
And I aimed. Then my brother, of course, he screwed it up because he was out in the open, which scared the pigs away about 4 times. My dad made a move further back. Then there was a pig fight, and they got really close. So I took my aim and I shot and I hit it in its chest. That's so great. Can't believe I did it.
You got one, huh?
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah.
Now let's go check him out, huh?
Okay.
He's still kicking. See where your bullet went.
Good shot, huh? What kind of gun were you shooting?
Judge.
A judge.
45 caliber.
Nice. Was it a long shot?
No, not really.
About 50 yards.
That's pretty good. Do you have a scope on your gun?
Nope.
No, iron sights, he took that out.
Good deal.
Yeah.
That was fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you kill any other animals at all yet? Or was that your first one?
I killed a black squirrel before the hunt. A little while before the hunt, like 2 months before the hunt. And I've shot a rabbit.
Good, you got a good start then.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you now?
8.
Good deal.
Turning 9 in April.
Stay tuned, because when we return, Austin gets his chance at a big boar.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Well, right now we're in this setup and we're hunting hogs, and we got our friend, he's doing a drive to us right now in Superior Game Ranch. It's been fun so far. We've almost filled up. We only got one left, and that's me. So now we gotta get going. We gotta get it.
The first day we had walked around the whole time, and we kept walking around and couldn't get a shot at a boar, or we tried to get Cade one. And then eventually they were either too far for a muzzleloader or something, so then we went, and the other guy that we were hunting with, he shot his boar and it was like 150 yards. And then my dad shot his goat. And then at the end of the day we snuck up and there was some boars, but we didn't get a shot. And we ended up walking 8 miles or more that day. And then the next morning we got up, we were a little bit tired, but we were still pretty energized. And I was really excited because I knew it was only my turn all day, and then we'd go home. So then we went and we just walked right in, and we went to the first spot that we were at that morning and snuck up on one of the hay piles and saw that there were some boars there, but nothing really that big. Then we got up a little bit closer and there was a big boar that got up, and I couldn't just quite get the gun up in time, and then it ran.
I'm using the CVA Optima 50 caliber with a Conus sight on it, and it's a really nice gun when you shoot, and we had it sighted and it was right on, so when I should hit a hog it should be right where I aim.
So then we kept looking and we went a little bit further back into the woods, and there was another hay pile, and there were some nice boars there, but I couldn't get a shot there too. So then we started doing the loop that we did the other day, and there was no corn there though that day. So then we started.
What was your brother, what did he kept telling you to shoot? What did you tell Austin to shoot because you were getting sick of it?
Sow.
To shoot a sow, right?
Shoot a sow, I'm gonna go home.
You can put fake tusks on it, and you can pretend it's a boar.
There you go.
I just told him to be quiet, and you're the one that had to go and get a boar yourself.
So you waited for a boar?
Yep, we kept going and did the whole loop that we did yesterday in half the time, so we ended up walking 8 miles right away. So then by the time we got there, it was getting pretty late. And then there was this one boar, and it was down in the valley looking, and it was just walking. So we snuck up on a pine tree, and I got the muzzle loader ready and cocked it back and zoomed it in. And then the boar was still coming, and it was 100 yards away, and then it was coming down this path, and it was 75, then 60, then eventually it got to 50, and it was just about to go under a snowbank that I couldn't see it, so my dad's like, go ahead and shoot it. So then I pulled the trigger, and it started running, and it died. It was still alive when we got up to it though, so it was pretty fun, watching it, the way it was like snapping at us and hissing.
Yeah, it tried to charge us once.
Try to fight you?
Yeah, but its back legs were paralyzed, so it could only use its front legs.
So who came in and took care of it?
Dad.
Dad came to the rescue again.
Mm-hmm.
Why go anywhere else when Rookie Sports Pub in Stevens Point has 52 different beers on tap? Known as Portage County's best sports bar for live music and karaoke venue, they have 12 huge HD TVs with the hottest sports action. All sports, all the time. Keep up with their Facebook page for all upcoming live music and see who's going to be on the Point Brewery comedy stage next. No joke, they have comedy shows. And don't forget to try their burgers, wings, or homemade pizza. So catch the action at 3425 Church Street in Stevens Point and find them on Facebook.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
But it was really fun, you know. One of the things that I wanted to do when getting into this was being able to go with my two boys and let them watch me hunt and have them hunt as well. And Superior Game Ranch did an awesome job with accommodating us and everything. And in fact, Cade on the first day had shot his, and he was so exhausted from the hunt that they let him go back to the ranch and watch TV and gave him lunch and took care of him while the rest of us hunted. So it's a great opportunity.
Makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys looking forward to hunting season again, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. I can't wait.
I know.
Can't wait, I'll be old enough.
Turkey hunting.
Yep.
Spring.
Yep. We're going to Nebraska in a couple of weeks, all three of us, and with another friend of ours. So hopefully we'll have some video footage for that for you guys too.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. And
Why don't you remind them quickly where we can find you online?
Again, to find my articles weekly is at centralwisconsinsports.net, and look forward to you read my articles.
And we will definitely have that linked up on our page soon. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.